I'm so glad you all are here. It looks like we already have 300 participants. So I just want to welcome you all to day 2 of training with our founders, and I hope you all have pen, paper to take notes. Yesterday was really exciting and a lot of information, and I hope it answered a lot of questions. So tonight we're going to go over something similar and a little bit more in detail, so it would help all leaders, owners with their teams. So it is 8 o'clock, and we want to stay on schedule. And let me introduce our co-founder, Cynthia Rustin, who will be doing the presentation tonight. Ms. Rustin, take it away.
Thank you so much, Ms. Mara, our VP of Operations in YGE. Everyone, all owners, thank you so much for having me this evening again to give you some insight in how to maneuver into many of our verticals and apps and many other things. So hopefully we'll be able to learn a little bit more in depth when it comes to our UPMA and Metamask this evening. So we will actually be going more in details this evening in regards to the two. After tonight, all owners and members and leaders should be able to maneuver between or into those websites. All right, let's begin our training. All right, so we all know Yereq, green in Hebrew, geo, earth in Greek. Energy is a capacity to move an object. Our green earth in motion is fitting for who we are. Now, all owners, we should all have this memorized by heart by now, okay? So Yereq Geo is a member-owned private network. We strive to be the leader in the renewable space, helping our clients and prospective customers learn as much as they can about electric transportation, sustainability, and green energy. Yereq Geo is a committed company in making our community a carbon neutral environment. This is where we actually live legacy of a clean, great future for our children and grandchildren and the children thereafter. So many of us have said, well, I'm not getting emails. We understand because looking at what we have right now and the software, a way of sending emails to all our owners and members right now, we only have 34% open rate, which we have sent in the previous 30 days, 226,382. So again, please, owners, leaders, emphasize to your team to open their email to be able to get updated and everything that's going on in Yereq. And that would very much appreciated from corporate side and everyone. And I'm sure your team would appreciate that too if they are not getting any emails. So again, we can't emphasize this enough to please, if any of the members or owners or other leaders are not getting their email, please just share with them whatever message are being pushed out almost every day from Yereq. All right, these are all our corporate emails, so please send emails to each department accordingly, okay? So that way, whatever challenges or issues you have will be taken care of appropriately. So for certificate, if you're missing certificate, the email is certificate@yereqgeo.com. If you're missing tokens, please send that message to token@yereqgeo.com. If you are missing commission, and that is the commission@yereqgeo.com. And for other challenges, unable to log into your new back office, or forgot your password, or even help in setting up your UPMA account, please send it to support@yereqgeo.com. For any commercial inquiries, send it to commercialevsupport@yereqgeo.com. And one of the emails, if you have pen and paper right now, please add, when you're sending any commercial inquiries or concerns, please CC loans, that's LOANS, at yereq.com. Again, because we are transitioning now into our new back office, and if you're missing any level 1 in your genealogy, please send them to genealogy@yereq.com. So this is how we incorporate or in all the departments for customer service. If you could just make your email very simple, that'll be much appreciated. So again, if you need help and reset your password, just in the body of the email, just put in, please help me reset my password, and that goes to support@yereq.com. And same thing, these are just examples of what may happen out there or things that you actually need help on when it comes to support. This is how you send a very simple email. Now, genealogy. So if you're missing level 1, which we, with corporate, has sent out many emails in a couple weeks now in regards to making sure that your
recording in progress
is intact. This is how you send the email. Okay, so you just send it to genealogy@yereq.com, subject missing level 1, and then you just list your level 1. Okay, thank you so much. That would be much appreciated by customer service. Now, if you're missing certificate, same thing on the subject. You put in missing certificate, and this goes to the certificate@yereq.com. And please, this is a very simple request. All you have to do in the body of the email is that you put in that you're a paid member, whatever it is, if you're a $99 monthly subscriber, owner, or $9.97, include the order number, because you yourself would know that order number and what date those payment was made. And this is a great example right here. If you look at where it's from, it says Cynthia Altman, and it's different emails from the body of the email. Please, in the body of the email, put in what is the name that is going to the certificate, which is your legal name, and whatever your email that is registered in Yereq. And this email should be the same as your UPMA. All right, commission. So when you are missing commission, this would be a great example to do, is that you put in your level 1. If you're missing any of your level 1, you put their name. If the order number is not available, it's okay. Just make sure that you're putting in the registered first name and last name of that person in the Yereq system. Do the same thing with your level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. On the subject, just put missing commissions. Please do not do what is on the right side with the circle with the line in the middle. The reason is, let's say that you have many members that you sign in. However, you sign in maybe 100 members, but 50 of them are owners. And you have not got paid for the 25 out of the 50 owners that paid their membership, right? Well, just list those 25 like it shows on the left side with a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Again, it goes to commission@yereq.com. All right, UPMA. UPMA is a way for Yereq to pay your commission. So you have to create an account with UPMA. It's very simple. Just go to www.upma.org. We're actually going to dive more details in how to maneuver in UPMA. Like I said, after tonight, you should be much trained in regards to how to maneuver in UPMA. This account is your commission receiving account. Whatever you do thereafter, if you wanted to transfer to Bank of America, Bank of Hawaii, Bank of Texas, no matter what you want to do, just make sure that you actually follow the instruction from UPMA. We'll cover that and how to withdraw from UPMA in the following slides. You can actually also link a debit card. You can ask for a physical check sent to you or wire transfer as well. But again, how do you do this? We'll cover this in the next following slides. The good thing is, note this on the sign. the reason why we want to pay your commission in UPMA is because it's a repository. It's not a FDIC bank. It's not a depository bank. It means that when you actually have your commission in UPMA, it's acquiring interest based on the price of the gold. Yes, you heard me right. You're actually earning interest on your commission while it's sitting in UPMA. Now, compare that to when you take it from UPMA and put it to your Bank of America bank. Unless it's in the savings, which they don't pay you much anyway when it comes to interest there, you may actually want to keep it in UPMA. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not an accountant. And again, but I can tell you that when your commission is sitting in UPMA account, in your account, it is gaining interest. So how to register in UPMA? When you click on www.upma.org, this form pops up. All you have to do is fill in your first, last name, company name if you are going to put in a company. Most of us don't have companies, so we don't put that. Just email, password, and then confirm your password. Continue, and then follow the rest of the steps. These on the right side right here that's coming up, please follow that when you create a UPMA account, use the same email you are registering in Yereq. This makes it much easier for you to remember, and also it would be really good as a uniform email to have in our system. All right, so when you log in to your UPMA account, okay, you'll see a dashboard, deposit, withdrawal, leases, statement summary, transfer, my profile, and log out right on the left side. So when you are in your dashboard, you'll actually see this. On the bottom right here where it says Contact Us, all you have to do is click on that, and it will show you their address, email, and phone number to call them. In order for you to get or order a debit card, you must have at least a minimum of $50 in your account. So again, you must have a minimum of $50 in your account. And then you can actually go ahead and click on Contact Us here to order your card, which is, again, is on your dashboard. Now let's go to how to deposit. Well, click on deposit while you're still in your account, okay, and then it will pop up this way. Usually I recommend gold backs because that's a little bit more stable than the gold. So here, this $370 US is equal to 1 gold back. So let's say that you are actually depositing, which is called new purchase in UPMA. That's how they word it. When you're depositing, they call it new purchase, because what happened is you're actually putting in $100 purchasing gold or gold bags or precious metals, depositing it into your UPMA account. We'll cover that in the following slide as well. So again, click on deposit. You click on the drop down for gold bags. You put in how much in dollars you're going to deposit. It will calculate what is equal to gold bags on the right side. You click on continue, and then you actually have to make sure that you are going to choose which payment method you're going to be transferring that $100 to. Quick note, if you are depositing less than $100, this credit debit card is not going to light up. Again, if you're depositing or purchasing new into UPMA less than $100, this credit card, debit card, which if you are going to use that as your payment method, is not going to be available for you. Wire, check, and bank transfer only. So, however, if your deposit or new purchase into UPMA is 100 and plus, the debit card you can use as your payment method. Once you click one of these as your payment method, this will actually pop up right here. You acknowledge, which is then you submit, okay? Once you submit it, you will receive an email instructions for completing the rest of the transaction. So check your email after you do your deposit into UPMA. Now, how to withdraw? You click on withdraw. Again, a drop down. Select from, go back, because we are all your commission is coming in the form of goldbacks. Okay, so just to let you know. Number 3, you put in how many goldbacks do you have, or you're going to withdraw. Put in 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, right? And then you click next, and then you have to click on the method of withdrawal of goldbacks. You're going to pick it up in Utah at the address of the repository, UPMA, or they're going to mail it to you, whatever address you have you already put in UPMA. Or you can give them a call and let them know as well special instructions and how to receive your withdrawal. Okay, so statement. A lot of you actually have asked customer support and says, I don't understand why I'm not getting my $1,000 worth of commission. Because when you look in your UPMA account, it is converted to goldbacks. So the way you do it is that go log into your account, your UPMA account, click on statements, and then because it only shows the month statements, it's not, so if you're looking for March, it's not going to show March. It's only going to show the month prior, okay, or previous. So you click on that. Let's say we click on February, and this is the February statements that you see. Up on the top here, which is the first page, actually, this is 2 pages I'm showing you because these are the most important pages that you need to know, is that your exchange rate in February. So goldbacks is $3.54. So this statement is February 1st to the 28th. Again, you can go January if you want to, but let's continue on here. This is where you see your commission, where it says member-to-member transaction. This is actually, you have to make sure that you actually go to summary to double check this, because it could be you and I transferring from member-to-member transaction, or it could be Yereq transferring to you. They're a member and you're a receiver member in UPMA. So always remember that this actually just says member to member. It doesn't show that this is truly your commission. But this, you can double check this when we cover the summary here. The reason why I'm showing you this, because here on this page, also in your statement, if you did any physical deposit or any wiring deposit, which we just covered on depository, right, on deposits, this is where it would show. Okay, so now let's go to summary. So summary, this is a little bit more detailed when it comes to knowing your commission, okay? So when you click on summary, you see this gray area right here. It says member transaction. I actually made it a little bit more bigger, which is this white area here. So this area right here, when you click on summary, is the same as this big white area here, which is posted transaction. So this in the blue box is where your transaction member to member. Here at summary, it will tell you who the counterparty is. It means that this actually are now, I can say this is commission because it came from support a year, right? How do I actually know how much these are when it comes to dollars? Well, you have to find out how much is the goldbacks for March. What is the trading amount is, and it comes to dollar. I think it's 370. So let's just say it's 370. What you do is you take $3.70, you times it by this to know how much was your commission for this month that was transferred to you. If you want to know the whole month, you just add all of these and you times it by $3.70, and you'll get your dollar amount when it comes to commission. Remember I said when I showed you the statement previous to this slide, you made a deposit. So you made a physical deposit, okay? This person made a physical deposit, and you see this negative 250 and then converted to goldback. What they did is once you make a deposit from paper dollar, they'll take the paper dollar and then exchange it to goldback. Now, everything that you see thereafter is going to be in goldbacks, okay? Because again, once your paper dollar money goes into UPMA, everything now is in goldback. Remember when I said when you deposit, it's considered purchase? Yes, you are actually purchasing gold back or precious metals with your paper dollar. Okay, so now how to transfer. All you have to do is click on transfer, put in, click on member because you're going to do member to member, okay? So my birthday is coming up. I'll let you know when. And you put in my email or anybody's email that you're transferring to, and then you click on the drop down. It says go back, okay? And then you'll say, well, I'm going to send, you know, $100 for her birthday. All you have to do is put in $100 here, and whatever the exchange rate that day, this changes daily and monthly, right? Whatever the exchange rate, it will then show you how many gold backs this person is receiving on the left side. Okay, so the gold back conversion rate equal to right here. And then put in the described goods or service sold, happy birthday, because we're talking about birthday. And then number 6, you just click on transfer metals. That's it. That's how you transfer from one member to another. All right. So a lot of you says, well, there's a personal link when I register in UPMA. Yes, there is. Share your link to family and friends. Why? Because you receive a maximum of $1,000 annual paid in gold backs for the following year. Yes, you heard that right, in gold backs. So again, share your link to family and friends. Again, they have to do, it's called deposit, which is new purchase into the account. When Yereq is doing a member-to-member transfer to you for your commission, this does not apply, okay? The referral fee does not apply. It only applies for deposits, new purchase in UPMA. All right, so again, very important, same email you use to register in Yereq, use the same email in UPMA. All right, so again, missing tokens, yeah, all you have to do is put in the subject, missing tokens. I'm a paid member, whatever, $99 owner or a $997 owner. You put in your wallet, include it in the email, so that way it minimizes the back and forth between you and the customer service that's taking care of the token transfer. The email is token@yereqgeo.com. So how to create a Metamask. Here we go. All you have to do is download https://metamask.io. You download it. Here are the supported browsers that you can use: Chrome, Firefox, Brave, Edge, Opera, which I've never heard of, but that is something that you can use. Download Metamask from your Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and any supported browser like I showed you here on the left side. Now, note, be sure to keep the 12 seed phrase safe and secure. If you want to share that, share it with me. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure that you actually keep that really close to heart and in a safe place. The reason is, if you were to download the app in your iPhone right now, and you're in the middle of the ocean from a cruise, and you lose the phone, and you buy a new phone, you can actually retrieve your account by having this 12-word seed phrase to input once you download the Metamask into your new phone, okay? Make sure that once you create your wallet, to copy and paste your wallet, not take a photo of it. Copy and paste your wallet address and email it to token@yereqgeo.com. All right. Now, how to set up a Metamask. What I did is I actually did a less than 2 minute tutorial that I got from YouTube. So here we go.
How to set up Metamask wallet. Go to Metamask homepage. Click Download. Tap Install Metamask. Click Add to add Metamask extension. Confirm the pop-up. Tap Add Extension. Click on Get Started. Choose Create a Wallet. Click I agree. Click on Create to set up password. Click Next. Important. Tap Click here to reveal secret words. Memorize this phrase. Write and store it safely. Click Next. Confirm your secret recovery phrase by selecting each phrase in order. Click on Confirm. Your Metamask wallet is ready.
There you go. So that's how you create a Metamask wallet. Okay? All right. Now, how do you add our Yereq tokens into the Metamask once you have it, right? Use this token address right here. This address have to be either text to you or emailed to you, okay? Best of luck if you're going to type it all of these characters here, but it's best if it's texted to you or emailed to you, and you have to just copy and paste it into the bar where it says custom token. So you're in your Metamask. You click on import tokens, click on custom tokens, and then paste this token address that was texted to you or emailed to you in the first block. Wait to populate the name Yereq as a token, decimal 8. Make sure it's 8, not 18, okay? Very important. Now, that is it for me today. However, tomorrow we will add a comp plan. Thursday we'll do Yereq Wallet, which is our Unicrypt. New back office training on Friday. Please, please, please. Tonight we went in depth when it regards to UPMA and Metamask. And I hope that you as an owner here in Leaders, if your team, the rest of your team is not here, please share this information with them. Now, let's welcome our founder, Sir John Rustin.
All right, thank you so much. That was an excellent job. I hope everybody's hearing me clear. Again, that presentation, you know, we got to give Cynthia a hand for it because, again, we're making the presentation so simple that even though we know, as we discovered the last 48 hours, on having only 34% of our emails that are going out to the field. I mean, think about it, this month, we should cap at about 300,000 emails to the field. So no one's going to come back and say, hey, look, you know, you guys aren't communicating. I mean, look, I can't count more than 10 standing on one leg. But the bottom line is, you know, when you're at over 200 to 250 or 300,000 emails going out to any database, that is pure communication. So we want to thank our co-founder for that presentation. But tonight, my job is really always simple because, you know, we've got a great corporate team. We have great leaders in the field. And, you know, for me, it's easier for me to follow up when I know what direction we need to go in from a corporate chairman point of view. And, again, I want to highlight, I know tonight's Tuesday. You'll always hear me say the same thing this week. Our goal this week is to get 100% of all commissions paid out before April 1st. So when we transition to the new back office, no one, and again, even if you bought something all the way up to Thursday or maybe Wednesday night, those commissions will all be paid by Friday based on you having a Metamask account for your tokens, which you're going to be earning, you know, you receive your tokens gifted to you. Second is your regular commissions for building your team. So the tokens, we want to get the same thing. Tokens and commissions are basically priority right now. Get those out. All the gifted tokens done by Friday. But our chief and 100% focus, 1,000%, is making sure there's no commissions left in the system by Friday, probably Honolulu time, 5:30. So what I'm saying to you is that Metamask, super important. Cynthia did an outstanding job with that. She did an outstanding job with UPMA. Now, again, as you'll hear me say, a lot of people are still going in the back office requesting PayPal, Vimeo, and all that as of all the way up to last Friday. Again, we've sent probably 20 to 30 emails specific to we do not pay any way except for UPMA. So, again, these trainings are prepping you to make sure that your teams get paid on time and accurately. So we need everybody if you are on this Zoom and you're an owner, we need every owner to make sure text, call, email, send a smoke signal. Whatever you got to do, get your people in UPMA so they can get paid 100% by Friday. The only way that will not come true if you do not follow the instructions that we're teaching this week. So I've seen a lot of people make a lot of money already in our UPMA deposits. We see that this is important. Now, why is it so important for you to use UPMA? I'm going to get to your website right now. If you have a pen and paper or you can remember this, this is super, super, super important. Now, I'm not giving financial advice, not a financial planner. I'm giving you information only. Why UPMA? There's a website called goldbacks.com. And I want to make sure that everybody has a moment to write down the site. It's gold, G-O-L-D, back, B-A-C-K.com. Okay? So the site is called goldback.com. It's so important for you to understand, again, we do not give financial advice. We use UPMA because here's a fact you'll read on that site. In the last 5 years, gold is up 30%. Then come for me, go to goldback.com and read about why it's important that on that site it tells you, not me, that gold is a hedge against inflation. We know every few weeks, every few months this year, it's been one interest rate hike after another, okay? So again, we don't give financial advice. We ask you to go to the goldback.com. There's even a calculator on there. If you know how much your commission is this week or last few months that you've been paid from this company, did you know one goldback, we'll see today, one goldback is worth $4.05. Did you know that the U.S. dollar today is worth minus 3%? So go look it on the web, find out what a dollar's worth. Based on what it's been over the last 50 years, it's worth minus 3%. But whereas with gold on the Goldback site, it tells you gold is physically up 30% in 5 years. So you got to ask yourself, which side of the fence is Yereq Geo putting you on, a negative or a positive? And again, this is a protection for your family. Again, we are not financial advisors. We just happen to believe that documentation beats conversation. So again, I hope you appreciate why we chose to pay you in gold, which you in turn can convert to your bank account. You can get your UPMA Visa card. You can do whatever you want. Even call them and say, look, I don't want it to load on my Visa card. I don't want it to, be sent to me in maybe gold. I just want a check. They'll literally send you a check. So that's how much power you have being an owner in Yereq with your own money, controlling your own destiny. Now, let's talk about genealogy again. The new email, genealogy@yereqgeo.com. Please use that if you cannot find somebody. Again, our co-founder did a great job highlighting the fact that our emails are simple. Support@yereqgeo.com, commissions@yereqgeo.com, tokens@yereqgeo.com, now genealogy@yereqgeo.com. So here's the bottom line. As we said, when you're pushing out over 250,000 emails to the database, and we're trying to get more than 34% of you to actually open the emails, these are the reasons we're doing our training right now, because April 1st, the face of this company changes. April 1st, the face of this company changes. If you are not able to implement what we've been doing for the last 4.5 months, then as a leader, you're going to be behind, which in turn, the blind leading the blind. You got to step your game up as an owner. Owners will reach back to their partners and their team, if they're not active owners yet, and make sure that everything we're implementing protects the people. Now, some really good information for you tonight, too. As you know, the back office, all our focus this week is getting your commissions to you 100%. And again, like I said, we are also paying people early. Whenever you buy, normally it's a week in the hole. The reason we're paying you early because we're in transition, and again, we don't want any commissions left behind. So I want you to do a couple things tonight. Remember, commissions at Yereq Geo, if you're missing anything, genealogy, you're missing anybody that you know of in your tree, and please study why goldback.com is so important for you to understand how it is a protection. Again, it's not legal advice. It's a protection against what's going on in the world. Now let's talk about some happy things. Okay. When we make this transition, the one thing all owners should do when they log in their back office, even before they start using the back office has what's called vision board. A vision board is where you either write down or draw a picture or you take a picture of items. Let's go way back in the 80s and 90s in direct sales. See, back in the day, people used to write visions and make vision boards because people then really could follow through because there wasn't the distractions we have in the world today. So you could do a vision board in the 80s and 90s, and you didn't have a cell phone with a bunch of apps. You didn't have text messages coming at 2 in the morning. You didn't have emails popping up on your phone. You literally had a life you control. But today, life is out of control. This is why you see all these terrible things every week happen to school children. Every day, someone doing something to someone else. Now, we can't control what's going on with the environment as far as our carbon footprint, but that is why we started this company. Green Earth in Motion means something. If we do our part and help people reduce their carbon footprint, wouldn't it be nice to not have, this year is the most tornadoes ever on record in the history of the United States. And every weatherman says it's our carbon footprint that we've created as a human species, basically because of what we do. But we're not saying that Yereq can solve that. We're saying that you can do your part and get paid to take the earth back to being green. So why is that important for your vision board? First part of what we're doing tonight. Your vision board should be why you're here. If you don't know why you're in Yereq, you can't lead other people. So when you log in your back office on the new site, the first thing you'll see for personal goal setting is your vision board. You've got to have a vision or ask yourself, why are you here? Without a vision, that means you're walking blind, stumbling, hoping somebody else will help you get what you want without making a commitment. That's why it's called vision. You need to see where you're going, and if you're a leader and owner, if you can see, you can help someone else see the same path. Second thing you'll see in your new back office is called the goal board. What's your goal? See, if you can see ahead with your vision, you can set a goal. So in your back office right now, this is part of the training you're going to have every week from your leaders and the other owners from the field. The second thing in your back office you see in the new back office is called your goal board. Is your goal financial freedom, more time with your spouse, significant other, potbelly pig, your grandkids, more time at church, more time serving mankind? What is your goal? Without a goal, it's like being on a ship with no sail. Quick story. Zig Ziglar had a guy in the audience one day. Audience kept, just being nasty. He was trying to help them, personal development, see themselves in a different light. And someone said to him, well, Mr. Ziglar, I don't know why you always push the fact that things aren't changing. And you ask us to be better people. He said, why is that? Zig said back and said, here's the things about life. People spend more time asking questions about why does the sun come up in the east than why I don't have a goal. People spend more time thinking about who they used to be, which is like walking backwards, than trying to write a goal. Art Williams said it even better. When people say, I'm going to do something, that's air coming out your lungs, over your tongue, into the air. See, it's your feet and it's your hands that write down goals and get you there. It's not about what you say. It's about what you do. Now, all of us have heard that old saying, monkey see, monkey do. Why do you think they say monkey see? Because, see, a monkey has to have vision for a monkey to follow another monkey. And I believe as owners, we're smarter than a bunch of monkeys. So here's the thing about our back office. That monkey sees step one. Got to have your vision. Your people are only going to do what you do. You can talk a big game, make all the noise in the room like a thunderstorm, but your people see you sitting there on the same couch doing the same thing. Guess what? Like I say, monkey see, monkey do. No monkey is going to follow what you say. They're going to follow what your feet, what your actions are. So that's why this back office, having a vision board, ability to see your goal. The next thing in that back office you'll see is called a calendar of events. What's an event? An event is when you put a specific spot in time expecting an expectation to come true or come to fruition. Example, if we set an event in June or we set an event in January like we've done in the past, and we tell you we're going to be at a specific hotel at a specific time to do specific training, that's called an event. So you have a calendar in your back office that you got to start paying attention to, because we're getting ready to go in a hypersonic, supersonic training, and those that can see will have vision to get there with us. Those that set goals will have them accomplished because the events are set for your success. The other thing you may want to pay attention to in your new back office is called a leaderboard. And if you notice in our comp plan, we don't have titles. See, a title is when people tell people, I'm a this, I'm a that. But see, here's the thing about monkey see, monkey do. Monkeys don't wear titles, but they get things done. Ants don't wear titles, they get things done. See, that's the thing about just do it versus talking about it. And in that event, in that leader calendar, every month, I'm making you this promise right now, every month, top leaders that produce something get more than those who are not following their goals or not reaching their visions. So we don't have a kumbaya, big blue diamond / pearl, superstar, man and woman of the year with these titles. See, titles don't pay your bills, activity does. So in this company, look in your new back office. If you're that top leader, every month, our top 5 leaders that produce something will get more, because why? We have to reward positive behavior, because that means that you're doing things other folks can follow, bringing them to ability to reach their personal goals, reach the company's goals, but guess what? Your goals come first. So that leaderboard that's in your number 4, the leaderboard in your back office, if you're planning on being a leader, step 1, 2, and 3, you have to do first. Have a vision, write down your goal. Believe that when you click on calendar of events, here's the cool part. If you become a really big leader in the company will put your events on the corporate calendar. Because guess what? You're setting the stage for other people's success. Look in your back office. You got 1 vision board, 2 goal board. Number 3, your calendar of events there. That's your vision, saying we're going to get somewhere together. Number 4 is your leaderboard. But the most important thing I want you to see in your new back office is your geoenergy rank makers. A rank maker is somebody that's going to be in them top 5 people. It don't matter whose team they're on. It don't matter if they're a friend of a friend of a friend. What matters is documentation beats conversation. So in your back office, a new back office right now is called rank makers. We're not going to tell you what our top ranked people are going to get every month, but it's going to be pretty. It's going to be exciting. Some folks may have their feet on the beach in the middle of the Pacific. Some folks might be driving something new that tax tags and title was awarded to them. Some folks may have their insurance where their family don't have to worry about paying for it for a year. Some folks might fly or be on a boat in the middle of the ocean drinking them little Mai Tais with folks forcing lobster down your throat. Some folks just may want some cash to pay off some debt. But here's the deal. Some folks going to watch other folks get that because you know what? The ones that do step one, write on the vision board what they want. Step two, write down your goal and put your feet in your hands and work to get it done. Step three, look at the calendar events in the new back office. Get in where you fit in. If you become a leader, guess what? We're going to help you. We're not looking for people who look for vacations. We're looking for people that can build vacations. So again, the leaderboard's important. Our top leaders are going to be the sage on stage teaching from that position. And the great thing about that rank, it's in your back office right now. Rank builders, it's there. If you're a leader, you might as well put your hot shoes on. April 1st is coming, and here's the last thing I'm going to talk about. We got two other things I wanted to talk to you about for a hot second. We have a compensation enhancement coming, and April 1st is why we're trying to get y'all all the commission, even if they are paid early, out of the way. I can't say read my lips because you can't see me, but hear my voice, okay? We got a compensation enhancement coming. There are things in the comp plan that will make you walk on water sideways and eat a banana standing up. I'm telling you, we haven't shown you the scratch of the scratch. Our bonus program, and the last thing I'm going to talk about, is very important to understand. Every month, the corporate advisory board, every month, the corporate team, every month, the new CEOs will be announced next month. Yes, we got some new CEOs coming on. They're as strong as garlic in the middle of the night with a closet closed standing next to you. You can smell it. We have changes coming that will change your life, but you got to follow the 1, 2, 3. Those, the number 4, the vision board, you got to get your vision now. We're getting ready to turn this thing up. The goal board in your back office, got to write your goals down. I'm going to turn this thing up. 3, the calendar is going to always show you where we're going. We're going to be on the road in probably 15 cities between April 5th all the way into August. Our corporate team put that together. And if you're in those cities and you're a leader, we have folks coming to help you build like you ain't never built before. But the first thing to qualify, step 1, have your vision. Step 2, work your business, get your goals going. Step 3, make sure that you make enough noise in your production to catch the company's attention. Step 4, leaders don't ask to be leaders, they just do it. So if you're getting a compensation enhancement, if you know there's bonus programs will be every month outside of the comp plan for the top 5 leaders every month based on hitting specific numbers, it is not time to sit on your backside waiting on Yereq. You already see changes going on the yereqgo.co today. But tonight, we've got a group of folks in the Philippines. They kick on at 10 o'clock p.m. We're going to be paying commissions like there ain't no tomorrow, tonight, tomorrow, all the way to Friday. But the only thing I go back and stress, if your people are not following your example, they're like the other 66% that are not opening 200,000 and 300,000 emails coming a month, and we can't help them. If they're not on these calls, can't help you. If you're a owner and you're talking to them direct, like a certain lady, I got to give her a shout-out. She know I'm talking about, Miss Bitcoin lady. She put together a beautiful presentation for her people, 1-2 punch, just like our co-founder did. So I'm saying to you, it is not the time to think that you understand or know where this company is going. All I've said to you for the last 4 months, Elon Musk, yeah, he might want to get over after the next 6 months, but here's the deal. Be an owner, don't be a distributor. Be a leader, don't be a follower. Because at the end of the day, it don't take much to create $1 billion company with the right partners. It doesn't take much to create $1 billion company with the right partners. And yes, there'll always be folks that follow leaders. That's just life. But if you're on this Zoom call and you don't have your people with a UPMA account, you are hurting them, folks. We hired a whole slew of folks overseas and in the U.S. right now, getting ready to do all your customer service, getting ready to do all your commissions, getting ready to take care of all your genealogy issues. But guess what? We say in Texas, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So we need the owners to step up and make sure ain't nobody thirsty after Friday. We want all the commissions paid, even if it's early. We want all the genealogy questions answered, even if it's early. We want you personally, though, to go in your new back office, look at those first steps. This is going to be your scriptural measuring line on whether or not you are live or Memorex in this business. It will tell you whether you are live or Memorex in this business. Step 1 in closing, write down your vision. It's in your vision board. Step 2, write down your goal. Put your feet at action toward reaching that goal. Step 3, look in the calendar events. It's going to be updated. You'll know everything going on in this company in that calendar events. And if you're doing a great job, your event will be on there too. And the last thing is a leaderboard. Whoever the top leaders are, we are not prejudiced. We don't care if you're short, tall, LG, YOB, from Texas, from the highway, Arkansas, or wherever you're from. Bottom line is the top 5 producers every month will get blessed because they're following what we're asking every owner to do. This compensation plan increase is going to drive more leaders to this company than folks trying to get those settlement checks right now from the government. You'll physically have a point of presence for this company in over 100 cities right quick. That 5% pool ain't no joke. But you got to be in it to win it. All I can say is let us serve you, let us pay you, let us get your tree straightened out, and hodl all of those Yereq tokens. With that being said, pass it back to you, Ms. Meyer, and I appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you, my co-founder, and all y'all that support us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John. That was amazing. Cynthia, great presentation, great walkthrough. I'm sure everyone understands everything now. This was a great training. You all, thank you for participating, jumping on the Zoom calls, learning so you can teach your teams. Please open up your emails because that's where we're delivering a lot of information and it will cut down on a lot of confusion. So we will continue this week with more training. We will see you on tomorrow, same time, same Zoom link. So you all have a great evening and we'll talk to you tomorrow.